Dragon boss fight has recently changed and is next on our hit list. So instead of Therazinos and a Yudi, I want to bring in mutated Pyromanes. And today we're doing exactly that. So we're here back on Valguero on our Wyvern, and right there is a level 150 Pyromane. And I believe we can pick these guys up with the Wyvern. There we go, we got it. Now I want to bring it near a lake and just drop it in there, you know, so it gets, what's it called? It gets an effect. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, its flames basically extinguish and we have to deal some damage to it and then we can ride it. And while we're riding it, we obviously need to kill some creatures. And if we do that enough, we can tame it up. So I'm also looking for a lake with some, you know, kind of low or easy to kill creatures nearby. Yeah, there are some raptors back there, so I guess we'll go for the lake right here. So let me throw in the Pyromane. There we go, he's in the water, flames are out. I'll park our Wyvern up here on a rock somewhere. After the last episode, we now have the tech engram for the chest piece and the leggings. And yeah, which is obviously very helpful here for taming the Pyromane. And it's down there already killing some stuff. Let's see if we can get it to follow us here. There we go, he's coming for us. Oh, okay. Okay, he has somehow broken my chest piece. Come on. Follow us, come on. There we go, is he... Yeah, there we go. Now let's start shooting it. Can we already ride it? Oh yeah, okay. Took one shot. Well, it is a very OP shotgun. Now let me see. Flame absorb. C and right mouse button. That's important because once we deal damage here, we have the flame build up. And I believe I can already absorb the flame. Yeah, and it resets the timer in the bottom left. So we don't even need to fully kill them. You saw that? I just absorbed some flames. Let me absorb some more and then we should be able to tame it. Yep, simple as that. That was so easy. We didn't even need to kill them. We just needed to absorb enough flames, basically, to get the flame meter up. And that is the dossier. Very cool. Yeah, let's quickly check out its stats. So max armor, I assume, for a level 150. 42 into health, 44 oxygen, 25 melee damage. That is absolutely horrible. But yeah, we'll obviously look for some more, tame some more, hopefully, 150s. And yeah, get some better levels and then we can obviously combine these guys. So yeah, let me get back to our Wyvern here. Fly back to the Wyvern Trench. Throw out our mutated Carcharodontosaurus. And just once again, kill everything in this Wyvern Trench until some more Pyromanes spawn. We actually have a Pyromane here already. Level 145. And it is mate boost. It was mate boosted just a second ago. I guess we can also tame up some 145s. They could have some good stats as well. But let me quickly see if we can find the other Pyromane. Oh, level 95. Was that it, maybe? I'm not sure if the 145 was not a female as well. Yeah, oh, right next to it. Oh, yeah, level 100. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of this 95 here. And let's also try and get rid of the level 100. Oh, that wasn't a one-shot. Okay, interesting. Now the 145 is angry at us, I believe. Let's just quickly run in this direction. Take some more creatures here with us. Alright, I believe our Carchas should be more or less safe here. I'll leave him on passive. Take out our Ice Wyvern again. Pick up the level 145 Pyromane. There we go. Has some nice colors. Very light blue. And the fire obviously being like an orange. And let's fly him back to that lake if there are any more smaller-ish creatures. And just do the same process all over again. There we go. Let's drop him into the water. Quickly hop off our Ice Wyvern and get over there. And he is stuck on some ice shells. There we go. I believe that did it. Let's quickly jump down and ride it. Perfect. And let's get out of here and just attack something. Yeah, we don't even need easy to kill creatures. Like I said before. What am I stuck on? We just need something to absorb the flame from. So we have some direwolves here. There we go. We absorb some flames. And we're now at 40% taming. Let's attack them some more. We are getting hurt though. Absorb some flames. That gives us some healing. That's great. Absorb some more flames and we can tame him. Let's just quickly run away a bit. There we go. That was a 145. Oh, we're getting swarmed by direwolves. Let's run away. 44 into health. Isn't that the same like the one we just tamed? And 39 into melee this time. A bit better. So, yeah, I'll definitely take that for right now. But yeah, let me go back to the Wyvern Trench and just do this all over again. And then, yeah, I'll see you in a bit once we have some high-level Pyromanes with some great stats. Alright, as you can see, I went back to Ragnarok because there's just simply more Pyromane spawns. And yeah, I was able to tame those two here. One has 45 points into health and the other one has 47 points into melee damage. So those are the two highest stats there. And then I tamed some more and came across those two here. One with 40 points into weight and one with 55 points into stamina, which is quite amazing. And now I'm back here on the island with those four Pyromanes here that I'll be using, that I'll combine all the stats of. And as you can see, I have some more over here. Their stats were kind of mediocre at best, so yeah, we're just gonna, you know, get rid of those. There we go. But now, yeah, we have 3 females, 1 male. Let's start and just, yeah, combine those stats together until we have the perfect male and perfect female, of course. And they're obviously mammals, so there won't be any eggs, but, you know, the depot terminal will pick up the babies as soon as they pop out. So let me quickly get that done, and then we can start the mutation process. Alright, here we have a perfect female and perfect male with all the stats, 45 health, 55 stam, 40 weight and 47 melee damage. Now let them breed for quite a while now, and I'd say let's look for 15 perfect females with the levels 256. So let's just look for 256. Yeah, I believe we should have enough, so let's just grab 15, I guess, or yeah, let's grab 15. I believe we have enough of 15. And then for the moment, quickly turn off mating for the male here. There we go. And I'll just throw out all the babies here. And those are obviously also perfect females that can then breed with the male or with any other mutated male that we bring over here. And yeah, I just choose to go for 15. I feel like it's a good number. Well, we have 16 then with the perfect female we have already over there. But yeah, I will stick with that. I'll quickly copy all the settings. There we go. That way they're already on mating and on passive. But now let's go back to our depot and quickly check if we have any mutations already. So yeah, this here is a 258, but it's a female. The color could be interesting. Let's keep that for the moment. Then we have a 258 male with melee mutation. This one has a food mutation. This one has a stam. Well, do I want stam mutations? Because 2300 is already quite a lot of stamina, and then once we imprint it, it'll be even higher. Maybe just a couple into stamina. So yeah, we have a stamina mutated one and a melee mutated one here. There we go. So I quickly named them S1 and M1. Yeah, we need some more mutations. So, well, mainly for health and weight. So I'll put the male onto mating again and get rid of all the other Pyromanes here. And now, yeah, it's just a default mutating process, getting all the mutations we want, stacking them up, etc. But in the meantime, I'd say let's quickly go over to our modded flat map and, yeah, check out the colors. Alright, here we are on our flat map where we test all the colors. And as you can see here, the Pyromane actually doesn't have that many color variations, only for zone 2, 3, and 5. Here, as you can see, I went for a full black body. So region 2 and 5 both have the color ID 224, and then just the full-on bright red for the flame. I don't mind it. Looks pretty cool. And yeah, obviously the females, this one here's a female, they don't have the manes like the males here. So yeah, that's also something to keep in mind. And here we have one with a kind of orange-ish body with some cyan flames and cyan body accents. Also don't mind it, but I do like the red a bit more, like the red version. Then here I tried some green colors. Oh no, those are turquoise. It's okay, nothing really that special. Here I went for a full orange one, which I don't really like at all. Here I tested out some green. It's okay, could be better, could be worse. This one here I quite like actually. This one has, yeah, just like a gray body. And then the fire and the accent both a deep blue. I really like this one here. And then over here we have a purple version. Yeah, don't mind it either, but the blue and red ones I do really like. Let's quickly check how it looks like here if we switch the body accent color and the flame to a green. Because maybe that could look kind of good as well. Looks good, but I prefer the dark blue or the red, I believe. So yeah, I'll go with those, and let's quickly go back to the island to continue our mutation process. Alright, we now have right here 1 mutation to health, 1 into melee damage, 1 into stamina, and 1 into weight. And I will obviously grab the health one, throw it out right over here, activate mating, there we go. And now I'm looking for a male Pyromane with 2 mutations into health, and also check at the same time the colors that we've just looked at, the red and blue, from the male and female babies that we get in here. And yeah, I'll do that for every stat until we get to a point where I'm like, yeah, okay, those stats are great. And it's gonna take some time, but I'm sure it'll be worth it in the end. And we are back multiple days later, and on our shoulder here is Solcaris. So let's just get right into it. There we go. And we're now on top of our Pyromane. As you can see, I went for a different color once again. Not at all the color I had planned. But yeah, let's take a quick look at its stats. So as you can see, basically just 3 red colors here for the color regions that are visible. Then 20 mutations each into health, stamina, weight, and melee damage. So we're currently without any levels, but with imprinting, we're at almost 13,000 health, 3,600 stamina, almost 1,000 weight, and 640% melee damage. Here's the ancestry in case you want to take a quick glance at it. 120 mutations on both sides. And yeah, I'd say without leveling, let's quickly go and check out what kind of damage we do. There we go, we have a Rex here. Let's try on the Rex. 290, okay, it's pretty good. And let's absorb all those flames. Go into flame boost mode thingy, basically. Because then we do, I believe, 50% more damage, which is obviously quite amazing. So let's go ahead and try that. And there we go. Our flame bar, or whatever you want to call it, is full. Let's activate flame boost and see how much damage we deal now. 430. Okay, that is worth it, activating flame boost mode. So 432 to be exact. There we go, we got the Rex down and the Pteranodon. 432. Let's put 1 point into melee damage. And just quickly jump over here. 438. Okay, not a big increase at all. We also have the flame leap. Let's find a bigger target that we can try it on. There we go. There's a T-Rex and some other stuff. Okay, we basically just set them on fire. Oh, there's a Microraptor. Yep. Let me equip our shield. I mean, I can't block, but, you know, better than nothing. Is our guy on neutral? Well, attacking target. That's good enough. Whoops. There we go. We're back on our... I always want to say Shadowmane. On our Pyromane, of course. Yeah, there we go. 571 damage with the Flame Leap. Pretty good. Okay, let's activate Flame Boost once again and do our Flame Leap again as well. 800 on this Rex. 850. That is that's insane. Yeah, 438. Let's pump another level into melee damage. And now 444. Yeah, it doesn't increase by much, just by 6. Could be better, honestly. There we go. Yeah, we obviously want this guy for the Alpha Wyvern boss fight. And oh, here's an Alpha Raptor. Let's quickly see if we can take care of that, but I guess so. Shouldn't be that difficult. Do a Flame Leap. There we go. 866 damage, and it's dead. Alright, then regarding the health, let's quickly see. We're at, let's say, 13,000 health. And we go up by pretty much 600 point... Or no, 599.9, it looks like. Okay, let's get up to maybe get to 30,000. There we go, 30,500. Let's go a bit higher, actually. There we go, 35,000. Stamina, I don't think we need to pump any, honestly. Weight, I'd like to see how much goes into weight, but I believe it's just going to be a waste. So honestly, let's just pump the rest into melee damage. There we go, 800%. And now let's see what our damage says. 370 on a Pteranodon, okay. Not that extremely impressive, but I guess it's good enough. And let's quickly try and get into our Flame Boost mode once again. Alright, Flame Boost mode activated. Let's quickly check out our damage. 550. Okay, that's pretty good. So I guess once we're in Flame mode, it really starts to deal some good damage. Before that, it's kind of okay-ish, I guess. Could be better, could be worse. But yeah, let's quickly deal with those insects here. There we go. Now we're in flame boost mode again. Let's do our flame leap. Yeah, 1000 damage. That's more like it. Okay, so the Pyromane, or at least in our case, the mutated Pyromane, really shines when in flame boost mode. You know, with the 50% increased damage. Yeah, besides that, it's just a cool creature to kind of get around. I'm not sure how balanced it is now in PvP. I only play PvE. But yeah, it's just a fun creature for me here in single player. Alright, and once we're inside, you can really see the colors a bit better. The kind of fire mane is a very kind of like strong red and not really like deep orange. And then the skin has 2 shades of red, basically. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, really just basically went all red. And I obviously have an entire army of these guys. They're not leveled yet though, so yeah, I'll have to do that. And then we'll be able to get the, you know, the Alpha Dragon. Don't know what that Pteranodon is doing there. We'll leave him be. But before we can actually do the Alpha Dragon, we need some artifacts and some more tributes. So let's quickly get that done. Alright, so I'm on the way to the first cave. And I decided to, instead of using a flyer, just using our, you know, Pyromane here. Because we still need some tributes, as I mentioned. And we just killed an Aloe. We actually need some Aloe Brains, so that's perfect. We need Aloe Brains, some UT Lungs. That might be a challenge in case they fear us, but yeah, I thought, you know what, on the way we can also just gather some of those, then maybe we will need to do less later on, basically. Then in my inventory, I've obviously prepared some stuff. So we have an Ascendant shotgun, some grappling hooks, some med brews, and also some grenades for the snow cave, obviously for the Prolovius. And yeah, I guess we're pretty much prepared. I hope it'll work out with just this one Pyromane here, the caving. But yeah, I believe so. So I'll see you there in just a second. Yeah, we'll need to kill, I believe, 2 of those here as well. 2 gigas, or well, Karchas as well. Well, either or, you know, for just gigahertz. But I'm not sure if our Pyromanes can handle that. I don't know about that yet. We'll need to figure something out, of course. Alright, we're in front of the cave. I'm just force feeding our Pyromane here so he can gain a bit more health. Let's get him to 24k. There we go. Cave entrance is at around 14 latitude, 14 longitude. And I guess it's time to go in here. So let's put our guy onto our shoulder. Slowly get in here. There we go. And we do have to stay on the right, I believe, if you want to just go straight to the artifact. Go through here. Then stick to the right. Also, always look at the floor. Oh, there is some stuff. Alright, I believe they saw me and are now coming for us. Wait. Why can't I can't get the Shadowmane out. Am I dumb? Can I not transform him here? Does he not have enough space, maybe? Wait. I was like so sure this would easily work without even thinking about it. Yeah, out here it works fine. Okay, let's see if we can put him into a Dino Ball. And then throw him out in there. Maybe that works? I'm very confused. I didn't expect that at all. Alright, let's go back in here. We were here, took a right, took another right. And we were in here. Throw him out. Okay. Oh. You know, I get it. Why didn't work? Let's get him back onto our shoulder. There we go. And I guess let's just use our tools and guns here. Come on then. There we go. Oh, we have Mega Radius. Perfect. It's obviously great. There wasn't... There it is. The Uranio's over here. Let's quickly deal with that as well. Oh, another Onyx. Or 2 more, actually. There we go. But yeah, let's stick to the right here. Carefully walk over this beam. Take a grappling hook. There we go. Go around this corner. There is the artifact. Oh, I need to reload our shotgun. I was stupid. There we go. We have the Onyx. The Uranio is kind of like stuck, I guess. We'll use that to our advantage. And don't hit him somehow. Interesting. Our Shadowmane is it spitting fire? Or is it just trying to attack? I'm not sure. But yeah, let's just use our pike, I guess. There we go. And that is the artifact of the Skylord. Perfect. Now let's keep going because there are obviously some loot crates in here. We can actually follow the right here. Let's go up here. There we go. And just keep going forward. No loot drops so far. Not sure, they should be around here somewhere, but I just can't seem to find any. Yeah, according to the map, they can spawn right here, like quite a few of them. So I guess we just got unlucky and don't have any loot crates. That's okay though, we have the artifact. Let's go to the second cave, I guess. And here we are, cave entrance at around 26 latitude, 29 longitude, up there, and oh, there it is. That's a Giga right there. It was right in front of the cave entrance, but I guess it moved. Perfect, because we still need to get some Giga hearts, 2 in total. So either Gigas or Crocodontosaurus, of course, will do the job for the tributes. But, you know, for right now, let's just get the cave done. And there we go. Here's the entrance with all the... I believe they're even called Yetis, right? Yep, okay. Obviously higher level. We have some direwolves here as well. Level 290, which is insane. But should be alright, I guess. There we go. Let's do a plain leap, please, if I can. I guess I can't for some reason. Not sure why. Okay. Let's just keep biting then. Yeah, they're all basically almost level 300. But so far so good. Yo, let's go for the Yetis over here. Totally missed those. We did 1,000 damage to some fish, which is obviously not really what we wanted. But yeah, I'm in flame boost mode, so we're doing a bit more damage. There's a Prolovia there. We do another flame leap. There we go. Yeah, this time I hit one of them, I believe. But let's just keep biting. There we go. We got one of them. Oh yeah, the huge polar bears are here as well. Oh, they do a good amount of damage. 110. Oh my. Can we do a flame leap into them? Yeah, 600 damage. That's good. We got one of them. Another one. And just the Yetis left. One more. Come on. Another direwolf. There we go. Yeah, the direwolves are kind of easy to handle. They also only do 23 damage in this case. But the big, like, polar bears and Yetis, they are kind of scary. There's another one back here. I just... Oh no. Yep. Didn't see that Prolo yet. Let's quickly respawn and I don't know, get over there with... What do we have? We can just take another Pyromane, I guess. Alright, we're back in the cave, basically with just some backup armor and our female mutated Pyromane. So, you know, maybe we can even have some mate boost, I guess. And our Pyromane... Not sure where he is, but the Prolovia is here. Let's quickly deal with that. There we go. Oh, and the polar bear is here as well. Surely our Pyromane didn't die, right? I didn't get any death notification or something. Why is it up there? Is it outside? What? Is it outside the cave? Why? All right, let me just quickly go and retrieve it, I guess. Yeah, most of our normal armor broke, so yeah, I'm just waiting to back up stuff. Well, all right. I paused my recording to get our male Pyromane back, and I forgot to unpause it. So here's the deal. We got our male Pyromane back, got dismounted again by a Prolovia, lost some more armor pieces. But yeah, we were able to advance forward and not die. And now we're kind of in this big room here with some more creatures down there. And yeah, I do apologize for the loss of footage there. That is on me. So let's just continue going down this way. There's a Prolovia right there on the edge. You see it above my head now. That is just a Prolovia kind of buried in the air, floating. Well, actually, if we can avoid it, let's just avoid it and not even get its attention and get it out of the ground. But yeah, let's quickly deal with those guys. And the female Pyromane that I used to get back to the cave here is on our shoulder now. So we have the mate boost, basically. And yeah, definitely keep an eye out for any other potential Prolovia burrows, if you can call it that. There's a direwolf coming for us. Let's deal with that one. Yeah, I see one all the way up there. Is another Prolovia buried in the ground. There we go. We got the direwolf. Let's get the polar bear out of the way as well. Just like so. And then we can take another left here. Yep, there can be a drop, and there is. Perfect. Let's quickly go check that out. Is that a Prolovia? That's definitely a Prolovia over there. A sword. Okay, I actually do prefer swords just because, you know, we obviously have a shield, so we can kind of like, you know, use both. If you use a shield with a pike, you can't use both. So a sword I won't say no to. Let's throw a grenade there. Try and get that Pyrlovia out of the ground. There it is. And oh, it will actually aggro on us, but not get up here. Okay. We're not far from the artifact now. So let's try, let's jump over here because we know there is no Pyrlovia right up here. There can be one down here, so let's just take it easy. Doesn't look like there is. Perfect. And now I guess we can just jump over these crystals here instead of destroying them. Those are just rocks on the floor here. Always, oh my god, that's a lot of stuff. Let's just throw in some grenades anyways. Won't hurt, right? And then do the rest with our Pyromane and try and get the flame boost thing going very soon. Just like so. And now our damage will be significantly higher than before, I believe. Well, these guys are all made boosted, so that sucks. Let's do a flame leap. Here we go. 600, almost 700 damage. We have some direwolves here. They're pretty easy to handle. Some more polar bears. They're a bit tankier. And yeah, now once the mate boost is gone for the polar bears, 740 damage. That's pretty good. I believe that's 3 Pyrlovias buried there. Do you see that? Kind of like the triangle of buried Pyrlovias. Didn't hit one of them. Let's throw another grenade. Quickly wait and see. There we go. Hit all 3 of them. There can be more though. I'm not rushing in just yet. Yeah, maybe I'm not seeing one, and that would be bad because we could potentially just die, you know, once they pounce us and kind of stun us. Could be very bad, so let's just take it one step at a time. And the last Pyrlovia is also gone. Yeah, that is the last one there. Let's actually get its attention like this. There we go. Where is it? Just kind of like got around us. And get back on our Pyromane. There we go. And quickly deal with that. And yeah, the fact that we didn't level anything into weight means we're getting over encumbered a bit faster, but it's, you know, not that big a deal. Let's just get rid of some of this stuff here. And now I believe those are the final few steps we need to take to get to the artifact. Still looking out for Pyrlovias though. There's some more stuff up ahead. Let's activate our flame boost to do some more damage. And try and get rid of this stuff here as well. We're already doing some great damage. Just keep at it. Okay, just some polar bears left here that are kind of getting themselves stuck. Which is obviously always welcome for us. Let's do a flame leap right into them. There we go. 740 damage. Perfect. Yeah, there are some Pyrlovias there. Thought so. Let's throw a grenade. And take care of the polar bear here. Will that grenade hit? Yep, perfect. Okay. So they should be coming for us now. Yep, they're coming around the corner. So let's quickly deal with them as well. And just like that, I believe. Is that all? I'm scared there's gonna be another like Pyrlovia hidden in the ground or something. But it looks... yeah, it looks clear. Alright. Well, here's the artifact of the strong. Let's quickly take that. There we go. There's some stuff down there. I'm obviously just gonna ignore that and head back the way we came from. Maybe some loot crates spawned while we were in the final steps here of the cave. Doesn't look like it. Alright, no more loot crates, I guess, for us. Let's just quickly try and head back out of the cave. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Some med brews. Oh, good Thyla saddle. And blueprint for an ascended metal shield. Not that great. But yeah, let's get out of here and then gather all the creature tributes that we're still missing and then fight the Alpha Dragon. Alright, then I had to get some more creature tributes, so I started off with an aloe. That was quite easy. Then I found the Yuri that did actually fear us, but he was then stuck at a cliffside and we were stuck as well. So I guess nothing happened and I was able to take him down without him fear-roaring us again. It was kind of the same with the other UDs. Then yeah, we needed 2 gigahertz. So the first one was the one in front of the snow cave that we already saw. And I was actually able to keep him kind of like running in a circle where he could not hit us, but we were able to hit him. So I was just doing that for maybe like 10 straight minutes. And yeah, we did take a lot of damage on the Pyromane. And in the end, I just switched to our fabricated sniper rifle. And yeah, just took him out like that. And then the second Giga was actually in the volcano right next to a Carcharodontosaurus. But there I just, he just walked into the lava multiple times and therefore caught on fire. And I just had to, shoot him a bunch. And then, that was the second gigaheart. And now we're here at the red obelisk with 19 Pyromanes and our special weapon, 1 mutated Deinonychus. That's the Deinonychus from our Valguero world. Also 20 mutations each in the health, stamina, weight, and melee damage. And I'll also keep 1 Pyromane in the small form here, as you can see. So we could have him on our shoulder, kind of like to, give us the insulation. Because if I put my pants on, my whole armor, I'm already overheating. So yeah, I thought that would be a good plan. All right, let's throw in all the artifacts, all the tributes, except for 1. Yeah, we have everything, perfect. And then let me quickly push some cooked meat that we have here in our inventory to all the Pyromanes. So from our inventory to all of the Pyromanes, there we go. And I have some raw meat that we'll put in our Deinonychus. There we go. And that is about it. I'd say let's put in the last artifact, activated. There we go. All right, now the change that was made is that the dragon now uses his fire breath 5 times when he lands. And each time he uses it, it deals 20% of your creature's health. The Pyromanes won't take fire damage, which is why I'm bringing them. And the Deinonychus can obviously do the bleed damage. Ross Clark has an amazing video on that I checked out to kind of learn about this. I'll definitely link it in the description down below. And yeah, let's put this to the test. Oh, I just realized something. Yep, I need to get the Pyromane off our shoulder. He might trigger the dragon to come for us instead of the Pyromane. Because the Pyromanes have the Pyromanes have a higher drag weight than our Deinonychus. And I believe the dragon should focus on the higher drag weight creatures, so the Pyromanes in our case. So yeah. Okay, Pteranodons are coming in. We're just kind of like on the sidelines watching. And yeah, they all have those 35,000 health, the same as our normal Pyromane that we used and tested basically. I'm just waiting for the dragon to land and then we will attack him as well and hopefully deal the bleed damage. Okay, they're already going for him. Perfect. At least they're trying to. There we go. Now I just really need to be careful not to jump into the lava. Okay, the dragon is up there, which is kind of annoying. Okay, I went into the lava. Great. We're now on top of him. Can we hit him, please? There we go. That's the big bleed damage. And we fell down again. Yeah, he's at a really bad spot for us. But there we go. That's the bleed damage. We have some dimorphs here. It's annoying, of course. Let me actually take out my sword. There we go. Oh my god, they're doing good damage to me and to my armor. Are there some more? No. Okay, we need to attack him again. Get that bleed going. There it is. Okay, but he can hit our Deinonychus as well, which is not what we want. Oh my god, we almost fell into the lava. Okay, that was scary. Okay, he went down onto the ground. It's a bit better position now for us. Can we bite its tail? Yes, okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's just keep biting. You see that 3,500 damage? That is our bleed from the Deinonychus. I'm just trying to hit its tail. It's kind of, I'm a bit, yeah, I'm a bit, I can't even find the words right now. I'm a bit stressed because he was really on that rock, which was just horrible for our Deinonychus and us, you know, to really reach him. Come on, land, please. Is he landing? Yes, he is. Okay. I jumped. It did not jump for some reason. All right. Now he's over there. I want to get over there, but obviously with as little risk as possible to our Deinonychus. We can try and hit its feet his hind legs. There you go, we're doing the big damage up there. I don't know how long the bleed actually lasts. I'll just keep hitting him. Oh, we're doing 8,000 damage now. Before we did like 3,000 only. Did I mess something up? Okay, let's also drink some more Met Brews. We're still very overheating. I can't even speak anymore, you see. I'm so stressed out. But it looks should be going quite well. Can we get him done? Like, while he's still here on the ground? Or will he fly up once again? We're so close. Oh, he will die, right? Yes! Okay. We have the Alpha Dragon. There we go. That's the dossier. Oh my. There we go. Let's glide over here and quickly grab our reward. 528 elements. And of course, the its head as a trophy. And yeah, the reason why I didn't take a Pyromane on our shoulder is literally just because, you know, he focuses on the highest drag weight creature, like I said before. And I wasn't sure if maybe the drag weight of the Pyromane changes when it's on your shoulder. I don't know. What? This guy barely lost any health. Okay, this guy did lose a bit more. 26,000. Let's check the other ones. 26k. Oh, okay. 18k. That one was up front, I guess. 27k. 21,000. Pretty good. And obviously the fact that they couldn't, you know, get the fire breath thingy is the obvious main selling point in this case. Alright, let me quickly throw everyone into a Dino Ball, and then I can quickly check who actually has the lowest health, or what their lowest health is. Alright, the Pyromane here has the lowest health, 15,000, let's say 600. And our Deinonychus had a total of 10,600, the entire health pool, and was left with 7,500. Since, yeah, I believe we did get hit with one, or no, we stepped in lava, right? Just quickly, I believe. But I mean, yes, it works. Like I said, if you want some more detailed information, Ross Clark's video is in the description down below. Very good, explained all the details. But yeah, I'm happy we were able to do this successfully. And now for the island, next up is definitely the Alpha Overseer. But for that, I need some more preparations, some better weapons, maybe even some blueprints, you know, that we can get some crafting skill in there. But yeah, right now I'm very happy with the end result of this boss fight. And there we have it, all 3 boss alpha trophies. And I would say that's the end of this episode. Thanks a lot for being here as always. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Also, let me know what you think of our Pyromane mutations in the comments down below. I hope to see you in the next episode again, and have a nice day.